Well, we're here with Matt Baker ahead of tomorrow's FA Cup game with Barwell. But first, we'll sort of take a look back at the last two league games. Unfortunately, both ended in defeats. But start with Warrington. How did you see that game as a player?
I thought we started the game really well. It's obviously very disappointing that we've got nothing out of the game. We've scored a couple of really good goals, which put us on the back foot. We come in at 3-0 down, and it's always hard then to the second half. But boys showed a good response in the second half. We got a goal, could have got a couple more, but obviously very disappointed in the manner that we conceded the goals, and to lose the game. It's obviously not what we're looking for, and it was disappointing.
And if you sort of look at the game, we started off really well, and Lewis Rose has gone one-on-one with the keeper. Do you feel, obviously not putting any blame on Lewis here, if he'd scored at that point or the ball had gone in, do you think the game would have been a bit of a different?
I think we had a couple of chances. I don't think it's just Lewis, but we had a couple of chances to score early, and like I said, we started the game really bright. And I think in this league as well, you get the first goal. It's always important. If you can get that first goal in a game, it sets you off, and obviously we didn't do that, and they managed to get their first goal, and then it put us on the back foot, especially away from home. So it was disappointing, but obviously we showed good signs at the start of the game and in the second half, which hopefully will help us to progress in the future. So.
Yeah, and in the second half, we've scored that early goal in the second half, and at 3-1, I thought that we looked the more dangerous of the two sides, and they sort of hit us with a sucker punch. Did you feel as well that we were probably on top at that point?
I thought if we could get a second, it'd really change the game. They'd get nervy, and we would be able to get back into it. I think the goal just before half time, if we'd have gone in at 2-0 down and got that goal early and then been 2-1, that would have put real pressure on them, and I think we could have got something out of the game. Obviously we didn't do that, and obviously we ended up losing the game, which is not good. So.
Yeah. Okay, and then from there we moved on to Whitby. Again, another loss, but again there was a lot to be heartened about in that game, wasn't there?
Yes, they've started off really well. It's a hard place to go away from home on a Tuesday night as well. And a lot of positives, but still as a group very, very disappointed that we've lost the game. Not enough positives really. Really disappointed. The change room was really downbeat after the game. Everyone was disappointed. Everyone wanted to get a result. Everyone thought in the second half we did enough probably to get a point out of it, but we weren't going there for a point. We were going there for 3. So hopefully, again we worked a few things last night and this morning, and hopefully we'll go tomorrow and get a result. So. Yeah,
and if we sort of look back, we've got to talk about Rory Coleman's free kick. I mean, how good a view of it did you have?
I was quite close in, to be fair. It was really good. We know Rory can do that. We've seen it in pre-season. We see it in training most weeks. He's got that quality over a dead ball, and I would expect to see that a few times this year. Really, I think he had one in the second half as well, which was a really good save as well from the keeper, which was going in. So Rory's got good quality with his left foot from a dead ball. So hopefully we'll see a bit more of that this season. So.
And then we'll now move on to tomorrow, and we take a bit of a break from league action, and we're going into the FA Cup with an away game at Barwell.
Yeah.
Our last trip to Barwell didn't end well last season. Obviously hoping to put some nightmares to bed on that one, are we? Yeah,
looking forward to it. Everyone's really now looking forward to playing again. We just want the games to keep coming nice and fast, really, which they are doing. We use the FA Cup as a springboard for the league and try and push forward. Everyone's really excited. There's not many that played in that game last year, so there should be no demons or anything like that. I mean, we know it can happen in this league. We beat them at home last year, I think. I think we did. So, looking forward to it. Can't wait to get going, and hopefully we'll go in and get the win and get through to the next round, because I've been here a few years and we've not really had a good FA Cup run, and hopefully this year we can put that right. So.
That's great. All right, cheers. Thanks a lot for your time, Matt.
No worries.